everyone, this is Cynthia. Well, today our topic is about what not to do in the buying process. Well, first of all, I know you really want to go out there and look for your dream home. But let's flip that process. First of all, before you go out and visit a lot of different kinds of homes, I recommend that you first of all connect with a recommended lender by your realtor. Why do I say the recommended lender? Because most times the realtor has already established a relationship with the lender, and the lender will help you get from A to Z. So begin with your local banker. Your lender's job is to help you get from A to Z by starting with your banker. You can avoid a lot of potential pitfalls and set yourself up for the best success possible and getting the mortgage you want for the home of your dreams. So let's get started talking about some of the things to avoid during the buying process. So one of the things, first of all, do not apply or co-sign for a new line of credit or loan. So as a prospective buyer, home buyer, you most definitely want to avoid new credit card applications, co-signing for someone, or just getting credit to purchase furniture, or even credit to purchase anything. So you want to eliminate the new applications, because what these applications do each time that you apply, it hurts your credit score, because you can take each time that you apply, it takes a few points off your credit score. And so a lot of applications for this line of credit or that line of credit can definitely add up and cause damage to your credit score. So you don't want to take that risk. So the second tip is, do not buy new furniture or home appliances on credit, which I just discussed a few minutes ago. I know sometimes you feel like you're in need of new furniture or new appliance for this. Please do not put it on credit, because this definitely will affect your credit score and could cause some damage to your credit score. And the third thing, that if you're a prospective home buyer, do not be late on credit cards or loan payments, because the lender would definitely look at how consistently you make your payments on time. So this is a key part of the mortgage loan processing, looking at your credit worthiness. Do you pay your credit cards on time? Are you making your car loan payments on time? So you must be consistent and pay your lines of credit on time in a timely manner. Tip number 4 for the prospective home buyer: what not to do in the buying process. So you don't want to spend the savings that was meant for down payments and closing costs. You know, sometimes we see a lots of money in the checking account, and we think to ourselves, I really would love to go on a vacation. I really would love to go on a cruise. But this is not the time for you to dip into those funds and spend it for a vacation or spend it for a cruise. But be reminded, you're in the process of getting your dream home. So do not dip and get money out of the savings account that's meant specifically for closing costs or inspections or an appraisal, whatever the expense may be. Let's keep those funds set aside specifically for your mortgage loan process, closing costs, and whatever else that you need to take care of, because those expenses can definitely add up very quickly, and you don't want to go to closing and don't have sufficient funds to take care of the closing costs, then that would mean you lose your dream home. So that is not our goal, but our goal is to make sure that we keep the funds in the account so that we can purchase our dream home. So tip number 5 for prospective home buyer, what not to do in the buying process. In this particular process, you don't want to change your job or quit your job or even just starting a new business. So this is the time that you want to prove to the lender that you are very stable in your job, you have stable employment, because it's definitely a key consideration for mortgage lenders when determining the borrower eligibility. Whether you are generally having steady employment, means stable income, and the ability to repay the mortgage on time. Because mortgages, often they are owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, are insured by the Federal Housing Administration. Lenders must adhere to those underwriting guidelines for employment history. Now, conventional and FHA lenders, they require at least 2 years of verifiable employment. Income is determined by averaging earnings from those employers. Lenders require a combination of tax returns, tax transcripts, W-2s, and recent pay stubs as proof of income. And I recommend that you have at least filed your tax returns for the last 2 years, because that may be required. For self-employed borrowers with varying incomes or unverifiable employment must demonstrate earnings with their 1099s. Lenders may consider part-time work and seasonal employment if the borrower can demonstrate 2 years of history. So lenders, they require stable, predictable employment that is likely to continue at least for the next 3 years. So the ideal borrower has no employment gaps or other significant fluctuations in income. Lenders verify employment history by checking with current and past employers using a third-party employment verification company. By contacting the employer directly or receiving the information from the borrower on a request for verification of employment form that has been completed and signed by the employer. So these are some of the tips that I have provided for you today. So doing any of the things that have been listed here during the buying process can mean losing your dream home, but our goal is to work toward you gaining that dream home. Have a great day. Please feel free to contact me at cynthia.wilson@jpar.net, or you can give me a call at 469-840-2657, 469-840-2657. Thank you for listening today.